Hello guys, good morning. Today is Wednesday and thought I would do a really cute get ready with me. I look crazy. I swear there's like no filter on this. I'm sitting in front of my window, but look at my eyes. Oh my God. Anyway, so I'm gonna pin my hair back. I have these little, oh my God. The lighting is so crazy, you can't even see them. Anyway, okay, so they're little like pink, fuzzy, oh, it's kind of cute, I don't know. I also have these like sequin, love that look, so cute. Okay, so yeah, today I have to work and then later I'm going sledding. Also I have a test, but you know, like that's not the interesting part of the day, so push these back a little bit maybe. What the heck? It looks good and then I like messed it up. Story of my life. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a cute, quick little get ready with me. I don't know how much I'll edit this. I guess you'll see, but yeah. So I'm gonna do, is this the peach? Yeah. So this is the 16-hour camo concealer by e.l.f. It's like $6, so good. I use the shade light peach. I've been doing just a concealer because, you know, I don't like to put a lot of effort into my skincare, or not skincare. I do put a lot more effort in my skincare and less in my coverage for my makeup because my skin isn't as bad as it used to be. You guys are probably looking at my skin and you're like, yeah, it's definitely not as bad as it used to be, but you know. So I wanted to, and I don't want this to be like a makeup video, so I'm just gonna list like the products that I use like below in the description so I don't have to like mention it. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about something that I think is really interesting. I've noticed a lot of people, you know, I'm a sophomore in high school, or sophomore in college, and the people that I went to high school with, a lot of people are getting married, they're having kids, and I just wanted to talk about that because I was having a conversation with my friend and she was like, I don't know, like it sucks to see like so many people, you know, already on that like at that place in life and like I'm not even close, right? And that's kind of where I am. It's like, I literally am not even dating anybody. And not only am I not dating anybody, like I don't even have an interest to date anybody. So I'm like really not close to getting like married or anything like that, right? So, and I don't even know right now if I want kids, like period, you know? So it is kind of like up in the air, but I guess we'll see. I was thinking though, like about how people, you know, they tell their stories about like how they met and like all this stuff. And I was thinking like, not everyone says like, you know, I met my now husband or now wife in high school or like my first year of college, and then I got married, like got engaged my senior year of college and like got married like a year after that. Like not everybody's story is like that, and that would be so boring if it was. So the pressure that we feel to be like, oh my gosh, I'm, you know, in college, I'm a sophomore, I'm a senior or whatever, and not even married or, you know, engaged or dating anybody, like that can't be everyone's story, you know what I mean? Also too, like I just think about the personal growth that I've had over the past even like 6 months, but especially like over the past year. And I don't know if it was like, I'm pretty sure it's like all of the things combined with the pandemic, but also like just me, you know, being like 19 to 20. I feel like that's, you know, a year of like big growth. And also, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like I've changed so much, and in a good way. Like, did I just spill concealer? Did you guys see that? I feel like fell. Oh, it did. Oh my God. Ah! Okay. Anyway, I'm like, it wouldn't be a Hannah Foster video if it wasn't a complete disaster. So, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I've learned and I've grown. I'm like, we don't really speak fluent English here. I've grown so much, like, over the past few months. So, I don't even really, like, feel like if I had, and obviously I can't really speak on this, but part of me is like, you know, the people that I liked in high school, I can't even imagine, like, you know, thinking of like where they are now, and it doesn't line up. And so I'm like, thank God that some things don't work out, and like we really want them to, but God like knows, right? And I don't know if you're a person of faith, but I definitely am. So I believe that God really like watches out for us, and he's like, girl, you don't need that in your life. And even though I want that, but he knows what we need, and not, you know, doesn't always answer what we want, but will always answer what we need or give us what we need. So I'm kind of just like focused on, you know, God's timing with all of that. I'm not really interested in being in a romantic relationship right now. So, because I love like the friendships that I have, and, you know, working on those and building those, and, you know, just living my life like that, really. But yeah, I didn't know if you guys are like feeling like that. I know some people are like, you know, I look at that and I'm like, I can't imagine, like, you know, I'm really glad that's not me. Like, you know, I have this freedom to just, you know, live my life and not be tied down to a relationship. And I know, like, I'm sure they're loving relationships and they don't feel like tied down, but I know, like, me personally, I probably would. So, which is like why I'm not in one right now. But give me 1 second. I need to get my powder. Okay, so I did, oh, look at that. I did my powder, Coty Airspun, you already know. I'm gonna do my brows and then I'll be right back because my brows take me a hot minute. Okay, I am back. I don't know why I did that, but cute. Yeah, I cannot film me doing my brows because it literally takes like forever and a day, and I also don't talk while I'm doing that. So, I guess I gotta focus. I'm using the Dream Queen palette. I said I wasn't gonna show products, but here I am, like everything I use. But yeah, what's been going on with me? Are you guys watching the Frenemies podcast with Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein? God, it is my favorite thing in the entire world. It comes on, well, they have new episodes on Tuesdays. It's on the H3H3 YouTube channel. Just look up Frenemies or Trisha Paytas and Ethan. And I'm a big Trisha fan. Like, I know people don't like her, but I've watched her channel for years, and she has done some like problematic stuff, but honestly, like, some of the stuff that she gets canceled for, I'm like, I understand her. Like, I can relate, because I feel like she has good intentions, but sometimes she just doesn't like say it correctly, you know? And then it comes off like she's, you know, making fun of something or trying to like claim something that, you know, but I don't know. But she is getting married now, so congrats to Trisha. I like her fiance. He seems like he cares about her, you know, a lot, which is good. Necessary if you're gonna marry somebody. But yeah, I love that about them. And they're so cute. They bought the prettiest house. But I love that podcast because it literally just feels like two friends are sitting there like talking, and you're kind of just like watching, and you're like a part of the conversation, but not really. Which I love stuff like that. I'm a big podcast person. I used to listen to, what other podcast do I listen to? I used to listen to the Joe Rogan, and I don't anymore, just because I feel like he's always been really good about like not being, okay, I don't even know. Like, I don't mind when people get political, like when he would say, oh my God, that bronzer looks crazy. Like, I don't mind when he gets political, you know what I mean? But like, he said something the other day about like, someone, I can't even remember who it was. I saw a clip, and I haven't watched him for a long time. This isn't like the reason that I stopped watching him. My hand, oh my God, my hand is like huge. Anyway. But I saw a clip on Twitter, and someone was like on his podcast, and they were like, are you getting the vaccine? Like the, I don't think I can say it on here, but actually I have no clue, but the COVID-19 vaccine. And, he was just like, no. And the way he said it was like, why would I? And I completely understand about, I didn't intend to talk about the vaccine, but let's do it. I completely understand, you know, people are curious about long-term effects, and like, you know, is this going to be a thing that we have to get every year? Is it supposed to last? Like, whatever. Like, obviously with any vaccine, like, you have questions, right? And that's completely understandable, because if it's something that you're putting, you know, like in your body, like you want to know like what it is, what's happening. And so I understand that. But to have this like attitude of like, no, I'm not getting it, and if you get it, you're an idiot. Like, no, it's, I don't know, but it just, it saddens me, because it's gonna be like, I feel like a lot of people are like, see when, you know, like influencers or whatever like act like that, or, and not even just like saying something like out loud, but when they like, you know, go on these trips and stuff, and then they come back and they're sitting on live, and they're like, guys, please like don't hang out with your friends, like, you know, wear a mask. And then it's like, I just saw you like out of the country on a trip not wearing a mask. Like, I don't understand. But I haven't followed a lot of people that were out like, and I'm not saying like hang out with friends, but I'm just saying like partying, like at least like 50 people, like, and it's like crazy. You're like, people still do that? Like, yes, unfortunately. But it's just, it's so sad to me, and I'm like, what? Like, I just don't understand like how you think that's okay. And I will admit, like, early on, I kind of was like, you know, I saw a lot of my friends, like, even when we were in this, like, lockdown or whatever, like, they were still hanging out. And then in the summer, like, I know, you know, I saw people, like, having parties, and I kind of was like, is this, I mean, am I thinking that this is, like, a bigger, like, it's worse than it is now? Like, did I miss the memo that, you know, we're still like in a pandemic, and we're still like quarantined and all this stuff? And I definitely didn't miss the memo. Like, they missed the memo. But for a second, it was kind of like, why am I on my Snapchat story and everything looks like normal? And then I'm at home, like, I haven't seen anyone. haven't been like to a store or anything. So it was just weird, and it's crazy that we're like almost a year into it, and into the since the first like quarantine, I mean, in March. But it's just like, it's crazy to think that you still see people. And I know, like, it depends on your perspective, I guess, because, you know, I'm in college, and I live like on a college campus, like in an apartment, you know, and so I'm kind of like in that demographic of like, kind of, people assume that we just don't care, like, and we're out partying, and like, yes, there are people that are like still partying, and I'm like, I don't really want anything to do with that, which I'm not a big, like, I don't really party anyway, so it's like, you know, it's not like I'm sitting here on Friday nights, I'm like, oh, I just wish, you know, that I could go out and party. But it's that like idea that I can't, I think that is like the problem for a lot of people, is like, well, you know, I can't like hang out with someone and not wear a mask, and like, it's just the fact that you can't do something, which I think comes into the whole, like, people feel like the government is like, you know, telling them what to do, and they don't like that. So I mean, it's understandable, but at the same time, it is like, you gotta make some sacrifices to keep people safe, you know? A little update on me. Oh, I don't have waterproof mascara, and I definitely need waterproof mascara because it is like, I want to say it's like 15 degrees outside right now. Oh, should I show you guys like the snow? Do you see, like, they're trying to clear the snow, but it's kind of crazy. It's like literally, I mean, they cleared the road a little bit, but we got a good little few inches, you know, and some ice, which is the worst part of it. Yeah. Is that set up? Yeah, okay. Little update on me. I might take you guys with me to go to CVS and get some waterproof mascara, because I don't think I'm gonna put regular mascara on, because it will literally be like, just, I mean, my eyes water where it's so cold, and then it's like everywhere, so I'm not trying to like mess with that. But yeah, little update on me. You guys know I'm a journalism major, and I have officially one class that I have to take, and then I'm done with my major. I have like a couple Spanish classes that I have to take, and then a couple electives, and then other than that, I have a legal studies, you know, major or whatever, and I'm working on that. That's like my big thing. But other than that, guys, like, I'm almost done with 2 majors. Like, I'm literally like a semester away from finishing, and then I have my legal studies stuff. So I'm kind of like, I've been talking to my advisor about like, you know, studying for the LSAT and like doing that, and then, you know, where I want to go to law school. And it's like crazy to think like I'm not ready to like graduate. Like, I don't know. I was gonna say mentally, am I ready to graduate? I don't know. I kind of feel like I've always, with like everything, just been like really ready to move on, and it like kind of bothers me if I'm just doing like what I'm supposed to. Like, I feel like I should always be like doing more. Like in high school, you know, I was like taking like 12 hours of my junior and senior year. I was taking like, you know, doing my normal high school stuff, and then I had a job, and then I also had like 12 hours of college credit hours that I was taking like every semester. And, you know, I was like an overachiever with that, and now I have like 2 jobs or whatever, and which I guess is like my overachiever thing that I'm doing right now, and taking 18 hours. So I don't know, but I always just feel like I have to be above and beyond, and like just me being here and taking classes, I'm like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, right? Like, that's not enough, which is, I don't know, just the craziest mentality, like, if you really think about it. but it's like what I'm expected to do. Like, I don't want to just be like average, like, oh, she's going to school, you know. It's like, oh, you went to school and you did this, you worked for, you know, a really good law firm, you were also involved on campus, like you were in all this stuff. And so, but I still do have a fear that I won't get into law school. Like, that's kind of like, that is a fear that I have, like a real fear. Like, they'll be like, oh, you know, I don't even know. And there's no reason why that I can like say, oh yeah, this is why they wouldn't, you know, accept me, or this is, like, there's literally nothing. I mean, like, my GPA is fine. Like, I feel like my involvement on campus and like all this stuff, like, and I feel like, you know, obviously the LSAT, whatever, like, I mean, I'll probably do like okay on that because I'm starting to study even now, but I don't know, like, I don't know. It just makes me nervous because I'm like, if I don't get into law school, like, what am I gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? I don't really have another plan because I don't want to do anything else. Like, this is what I wanted to do since I was 10 years old. And I know that this is what I want to do. Like, with, you know, working for law offices and like seeing how it really is, not just like this like legally blonde kind of view of it. Like, this is really what I want to do. And like, I've seen how, you know, the attorneys that I've worked for, like, I've seen how they help people, and I've seen like how they change people's lives. And I really want, let me hold the camera down. I don't know, like, I really, really want to be an attorney. Like, that's what I want to do with my life. And I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Which is great that I have that, you know, feeling. But it is kind of like, what if, I'm always like kind of worried, and like, I do, you know, pray about like God's vision for my life and his plan for my life and all that. And I've always been kind of worried, like, what if I'm like, you know, oh, I want to go to law school, and then God's like, I have other plans for you. And I want to like follow what he has, right? But it's like, I might be a little bit like, I don't know. It's interesting, but cross our fingers. I don't know. And I have no clue where I want to go. Like, I don't know if I want to stay in Kentucky or go to Tennessee or like somewhere else, you know. There's just a lot, like, but it's very exciting. Like, I'm super excited for the near future, and yeah, just I'm loving it, you know. Wait, I look so cute. Okay, I think I'm like, I can't tell you guys what palette I'm using. The Morphe Jeffries. I'm like, I know I shouldn't, but like, it's kind of, it's a good palette. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of like this bronzy on top. Okay, yeah, that's cute. I think that's cute. I did just like a little like bronzy shimmer. What is going on with like my under eye? Something like weird. Okay. Yeah, but I hope you guys, if you guys got snow, I'm like, stay safe. If you're somewhere where you did not get snow, I'm like, lucky you. No, I like snow, I don't know. But it's just like, you know, I don't like to travel in it. Especially like, you know, you don't want to drive, right? But then I live like close to campus, so it's like I can walk, but like I don't want to walk in it either because it's like really cold. So then it's, I don't know, like it's like even worse because it's like I literally like don't have an excuse not to go to work. And I need to work because I need to like make money, like obviously, but you know, I think you know how it is. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if the check, that like what, $20 or $30 yeah, like 20 bucks that I'm making in like my short shifts, like, I don't know if that's worth, like, you know, walking in 15-degree weather. It's like covered in, sidewalks are covered in snow and ice. Like, I don't really know if that's worth it, but, ooh, and then I don't want to walk to CVS. I just thought about that. Ooh, yeah, but I definitely need mascara. Like, I kind of look so pretty though. I don't know. I love doing my makeup. I mean, I'm cute without it, right? But sometimes you just do your makeup and you're like, period. I love it. Okay, so what time is it? Yeah, I'm probably gonna like just get ready, go to CVS real quick, get some waterproof mascara. Might put a clip in here, might not. I'll try. Wait, I love it. Okay. Yeah, so let me do a lip real quick. Okay, yeah, so I'm not doing mascara because, like I said, don't have waterproof mascara, but I'm gonna go get some. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know what you would like to see on my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.